All right, guys. Yeah, I had to start over. This is my first time going live on Facebook. Everything I normally do is on YouTube. So I'm gonna give a few seconds, let some people chime in, jump on here with me. If you want to, you can leave a comment. Okay, Brunch, I see you on here. I see you. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. So,
I can hear you, man.
you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna get started then. I can take you out if you don't want to be on. I can take you out. You can leave comments.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So give a couple more people to jump on here. Uh, see what get these thoughts and see what they talk about. Think. I know some gonna agree and some gonna disagree. So man, somebody tag Sweet Black and tell him get on here. That way I can add him to it. But I want to respond to what he was talking about earlier. And I've told him this a couple of times in the past about the coaches at Waco High. Coach Tusa, um, more so Coach Tusa, not so much Coach Love. Coach, he just a lot of those coaches were just doing whatever Coach Tusa was telling them to do. Um, Coach Tusa did some things to people, to young athletes, students that wasn't grateful. If he want to, he and I can have a conversation. I don't, and everybody know me. No, I don't have a problem with having a conversation with him about it. Um, Fights is now starting to understand that the things that he was doing was not in his best interest. A lot of that benefited him, and now that Fight is grown, and I get what he's doing. He's trying to work with the kids and give back to his school, and he feel like he's been slapped in the face. Well, when we was in school, a lot of us felt like we were slapped in the face. So what a lot of people don't know, and Coach might deny it, and he might not, but me, when I left and went to Germany, and when I came back to Waco High, Coach Tusa told me he didn't know if he should let me play because I left him at the wrong time. So, man, you gonna let me play or you're not. So what a lot of people didn't realize, and my own teammates really didn't realize this. So I missed like the first 5 games, and I really shouldn't have missed any games technically. And those who are in education and understand UIL now that we're grown, they probably say, well, damn, you're right. Because see, first of all, when I left the country. I didn't leave, go to another state or another city. I left the country, period. And then I came back. So there was no form for them to sign and for them to say, oh, he left for athletic purposes or none of that type of stuff. For me to be blocked for not playing because I was in a whole nother country and came back. So I set out the Huntsville game, the Converse Judson game, the Marshall game, I want to say maybe the Westwood. My first 4 games I set out. I shouldn't have set out any games. I should have been eligible to play right then, because I was already there the second semester coming into the school year, so I should have been eligible. But I wasn't allowed to play. Coach Tusa had a vendetta against me. He didn't want me to play because he felt like I left him at the wrong time. And those of you who know me know I'm an athlete. I played all sports: basketball, baseball, track, swimming, you name it. I did it. But for him to tell a kid that you left me at the wrong time and you don't, and not to give a kid a fair shake to play, that's wrong. So now Lewis Fight, who's one of the top running backs in high school history, has an ESPY award. Now he's feeling the wrath what other people has felt in the years past. So, and I have this debate all the time with some of the different classes. I know Fight, Sweet Black, he gonna say different. But my last year, that was the reason I came back to play with my class, because my sister told me when I was in the 8th grade that we would win state. A lot of my teammates didn't realize how big it was. Me, I knew how big it was and how the scale of things. Part of the reason I knew a lot about the scale of playing in state and different levels is my mom's a coach. My mom coached track overseas. Part of the reason why I went overseas. Those who know my mama is a coach. A lot of the people in Waco, the top kids, you name them, they ran track for my mama back in the day. My mama helped a lot of kids get in school. She helped a lot of kids, not just in Waco, but many places. So that's where I get that momentum from, that drive from my mama, because my mama helped everybody. I help people. I want to see people do good. I want to see people prosper. But Sweet Black, he's taking it hard because he's learned the hard way. Him as a top player, a top athlete that comes through the program, and he feel like they shimming him. So now he's not taking it well, and I get it. So his eyes are opening now. Now he's upset. Now he wants his stuff. He feels disrespected. I think that those coaches should give an explanation why. You shouldn't hold people letters. You shouldn't tell a kid he can't play another sport, that type of stuff. You shouldn't do that. Like I say, I know Sweet Black, he very pissed off because he feel like, now, man, I put my blood, sweat, and tears on the line for these guys, man, and I asked to use a football field. They won't even let me use the football field. Or when I went off to college, nobody checked on me. Nobody called and said, "Hey, Lewis, how are you?" But some coaches do, some don't. But they'll check on you. I got a few coaches that'll call and check on me. Coach Clayton wasn't my coach directly. He coached at Lake Air, but Coach Clayton calls me. I went to Tennessee. He coached at Lake Erie, but I've been knowing Coach Clayton since I was a kid, knee high to the teeth, and now he's my fraternity brother too. Also, but Coach Coach Haynes called me. Coach Haynes was my track coach, um, and I get what he's saying. Some people say different. So I know, and my teammates can attest to this. Coach Tusu, after fight left, he felt like we wasn't gonna do nothing. He felt like we wasn't gonna win, and he was in for a rude awakening. Um, when we played Huntsville, which who was the number one team in the nation. Again, number one team in the nation, not the state, but the nation. Um, so he was in a rude awakening when we did what we did against Huntsville, and then we started doing what we do each game after that. But as those who played with me and when we was freshmen knew what we was gonna do, and they knew how good we were. So um, for him not to have confidence in us, that shows you what kind of coach he is, or what kind of coach he was. The one thing I can tell you about Coach Tusa is, and I tell people this all the time. Coach and I might not saw eye to eye when I was in school, but Coach had good discipline. He was real good discipline. Some of the stuff that these cats do these days at their schools, um, Coach wasn't having it, and wouldn't even probably be on the team. I don't care how good you are, he wasn't having it. So I give Coach that credibility on that. But where we don't see eye to eye is how you treat the kids, how you treat your athletes. Some quit playing and end up selling dope. And we man, we were full of talent. Turn to the street life. I'm not saying don't give a kid a second chance, depending on what they done. But for the most part, some of the kids are just needed something. But I'm like that. I'm firm. Um, I don't want you coming out here bull coning. If you coming in there bull coning, I don't have time for that. I tell teachers and principals that at schools. That's the problem. Everybody want to give you an excuse of why kids do what they do, or he just need this, or he just need that. Man, he's going through this. Hell, man, everybody going through something. We all going through something. I tell my partner all the time. I tell Big Ant, man, the way I was coming up, I would have been in sped, because the way they label behavior kids now, they say you're a special education kid, and I was far from that. Far from that. So what I want to tell you, those who are listening and watching, man, and I speak about this all the time, accountability. We got to be accountable for our actions. And those coaches down there, they got to be accountable for their actions. A lot of my people in Waco, they say this all the time. They want to know the criteria of Hall of Fame. I don't care about that um, portion, but I have some teammates and classmates that should be in the Hall of Fame. I have a coach that should be in the Hall of Fame before that's my football coach is in the Hall of Fame before my track coach. My track coach has been coaching long before my football coach was. My track coach, for those who don't know, he has PVIL championships. For those who don't know what PVIL is, that was before UIL. That was the Preview Intellectual School Scholarship League. That was the league where black kids had to participate because they couldn't participate with the white kids. So coach he has a few championships in that league. And not only does he have a few championships in that league, he has some few championships in the UIL league. So I don't understand why my coach, who's 96 years old, should not in the Hall of Fame down there. So that's something that I want to get with the new superintendent that we have down there, and some going to say something different, and I hope this new not the superintendent, I'm sorry, the new athletic director down there, somebody can share this with him. Because I don't have a problem with talking to him. I'm in Waco all the time. I do a lot of stuff in Waco. in the community. So what a lot of people don't do, I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I don't have to be recognized for it, but I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. But I want this new athletic director to be held accountable, because I don't see why you scheduling meetings with people, with the stakeholders, the community at 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon when those people are at work. Why can't you just have a community meeting, meet at the Y, meet at the school, the multi-purpose center, somewhere where the community can come in and meet with you and have a conversation with you, and you give them your thoughts and your plan of action, and they can ask questions and you can respond to their questions. Because I can guarantee you this, you're going to have several different questions from several different people, and you're going to answer those questions a little bit different from the way others respond to it. Each time, I'm going to ask you a question one way. Somebody going to ask you another question another way. Another person going to ask you. You're going to answer that question different to each one of us. And then when we get together, we're going to say, man, that ain't what he told me. He said he's going to do this. So just make it easy. Just have a community meeting and tell those, and just address all the issues you can, instead of 12 o'clock in the afternoon when people are at work, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon when those are at work. So I get it, and that's why I'm on here. I wanted Sweet Black to get on here. If somebody can tag him, he can get on here, and I add him so we could talk about it. And like I say, I know his feelings is hurt and he's crushed, because the people that he put on the pedestal that you couldn't tell him nothing about, now they doing him the same way, and it's a smack in his face. And he feel like, hey man, I was one of the top running backs in this state, or maybe in the country at the time. I mean, I hear him talk about it all the time. And he feel like he can't even get the support from these guys when he's trying to do or help with the kids or do whatever with the kids. He feel like he get more support outside of his own school. Truth be told, I hadn't been to a homecoming since I've been out of high school, over 30 years. I went to the homecoming. I seen people I hadn't seen in years. I liked it, but I'm just disappointed because, and I'm hoping, like I say again, those who know me, I don't have a problem with telling the coach this. Man, why are you still running the spread? You don't even have a quarterback that can throw the ball. You got big hogs in the front. Run something that you can that fits your program. I say this all the time. I even tell the coaches up here, quit running shit because other people doing it. Everybody's so used to running the damn spread. Man, get in something that fits your offense and fits your personnel. If you don't have the personnel to be running all this other stuff, don't run it. I've seen schools that don't have the personnel to be running spread and run something simple, and they beat the schools who have more athletic than they do. So stop it, man. Stop it. My partner, what's up, Rocky? How you doing today, my good friend? My kinfolk from the other side. Crazy Horse, I see you on here too. How you doing, Cuddy? Cool Joe, I see you. What's up, baby? So I know my partner, he says it all the time. He have more time than I do. What's up, Cuddy? I see you, Ben. He can break down film and all that type of stuff. That's what he do. He sits down and ride lawnmowers and break down film and can tell you what you doing wrong, what they doing wrong, and everybody. But he has the knowledge. He has the know-how. He did play in the league. Matter of fact, I tell people this all the time. He get mad at me if he had a little bit of mean streak in him, like me. Shit, he'd have been just a total barrel, but real strong. He was right there with Larry Allen. Him and Larry Allen battled with the bench press, but He can break down film. That's what he do. He can tell you. He's an analyst. He can analyze and help you out with what you did and what you didn't do wrong. But nobody uses his skill set for that. They think he know too much, or because he played in the league, he is this and that. Yeah, I understand we got to show our school love, Rocket, but shit, the kids need love. Hell, we need everybody need love, but it is what it is. We got to get back to a winning tradition. And Rocky, and I know you're a big fan of Tusa, but I don't know how big of a fan you are now. But I know you when you left Waco for a little bit. You went to Florida, if I'm not mistaken, for a little bit, and was recruited as one of the top running backs down there. And when you came back, nigga moved you to D line. And at that time, you could have been another Jerome Bettis. So I know Tusa your boy Rock, but shit, I mean let's keep it real. What's up, Jesse? Mr. Carruthers, Mr. Backcatcher, Mr. Paul Quinn. So I get it. What's up, John? John Chadwick. What's up, Big Al? But I Rocket had a little speed on him. A lot of people don't know. Rock thought he was a track star. Rock had a little speed on him. He used to run with his hands up, with his head back, and making that noise. Yeah. So and he knows that. I know Tusa been gone 15 years, but Tusa still have his hands in the pot. Tusa still making. He still have his hands in the pot. He still dictate what goes on. And once we can get that out the way, we can move on. We could get back to the days where we used to be. And you know that, Rock. You know it. Come on now. Come on, East Waco. So Ben, you think Tusa still got his hands in the pot? And I think he still got I think he still got his hands in the pot, still telling the coaches what to do, what not to do. Hopefully, I don't know if this coach here coach when Tusa was around, but I know he supposedly been around for a little bit at another campus or what have you. But and if he was after Tusa, maybe we can make some progress. But Rock, how can we get our hands in the pot? How can we get our hands in the pot? Yeah, yeah, being Love retired, so he's not the AD anymore. We got a new AD. So somebody say I'm alumni, and I like to see my alma mater have the same success that we had. We had law fans, and now I love to be a law fan, like they did for us. There is a disconnect that needs to be added. So let me ask y'all something, man. We had this debate. I know Rocky had he gonna swear a little bit. I know my partner Travis. He we always debate about this, but one of his classmates told me today, he said, man, y'all was the best team to come through. Uh, we was the first and that I know of and only team to be ranked nationally. So people get nationally ranked and state ranked, they get that confused. They get that confused. Coop, what's up with it, baby?
What up? What up, cuz? What's going on, baby?
What's up with it? What you doing? Smoking on a cigar?
No, man, I'm just chilling, staying out the cold, brother. That's all. Hey,
Yeah.
man. No, you talking. Hey, man, you talking some good stuff, man. And it's crazy that you was talking about it because I was talking to some cats as I was leaving my grandson's basketball game today, man. And
Uh,
and you were sharing some things. You were sharing a feeling that a lot of people have, Kodo. I ain't gonna even lie. Like a lot of people feel disconnected from a school that they put in a lot of work in. You understand? Like they
right.
like me, I was for all intents and purposes, I was a good high school athlete. I didn't go on to do nothing or nothing like that. But there are men that are our age, older and younger, that they did went off to do great things, man. We got
Right.
guys at Waco High that ran in the Olympics. We got guys that went to the pros. We got guys that done great things, not only in athletics but even professionally, right? And we gotta get these guys somehow connected to the school because, and I'm not saying from the school standpoint, the school is the school, but what we need to be able to impact is those young men and women, those young people that's at those schools, and be able to and be connected to them so that when they do graduate, your alma mater Prairie View, maybe you can send a kid from Waco High to Prairie View, uh, not necessarily play football, but get a great education and
Right.
be a great
Right.
citizen. You know what I mean? Like those are the
Right.
kind of things that we got to do, man. Because at the end of the day, Kodo, what a person's experience at high school, if all he do is go to high school and then never think about the school again, we ain't built nothing. We not part of nothing if that's the situation, Kodo. And that's what it feel like. That's what it feel like now. Guys who have been all state, all American, went ran in the Olympics, played in the NBA, whatever it may be, they don't feel like they part of anything. And somehow us as a alumni or somehow we got to make it like if you were a member of the Waco High alumni, especially if you were a letterman in any sport, make that something special to be a part of because it was a lot of guys that did a lot of great work both on and off the field, brother. And that's what
Right.
I'm saying.
Like now, you do a lot in the community. You do a lot of stuff. You don't boast and brag about it, but um, you would like to see us come together. I mean, like I said before, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know you left and came back to Waco,
Yeah, yeah, I
and
did.
that you was a running back, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
A
You,
lot of
you,
people don't, huh?
I can tell you this here, Kodo. I There was a time shortly after I graduated high school where I was a little disgruntled and maybe even disappointed at how my high school career ended up. But I also tell you this that um anytime I applied for a job and needed anything for Coach Tusa to do for me, he did it, and he did it 110%. And I'll say this: there ain't a job I put him down as a reference that I didn't get or I didn't get offered a opportunity to. I may have turned it down, but when they called coach, they people used to ask me, "What did you do? You must have been a captain, all American, I said, no, man, I was just a good football player. He says, man, your coach loves you. You know what I mean? He spoke so highly of you. And my point is, the Coach Tusa has meant more to me after football than he did when I was a coach. Like I said, I was kind of a knucklehead too, Kodo. So and Coach Tusa ran a program that he wanted to instill discipline. And you know what you was in the program. You know exactly what the program was,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I say.
You,
I
you,
don't take
you
nothing
know
from
you
him
know
that he
exactly
had
what the
discipline.
program. And a lot of us young guys in the situations we grew up in, right? And I'm not, the situations we grew up in,
Right.
didn't always have the wherewithal to understand what the coaching staff and Coach Tusa was trying to do. They were trying to set the table for us to be disciplined and to be law-abiding citizens and be good men after football. And as an athlete, sometimes I don't think we understand what they're trying to do. We think it's all about football, but it's really not for them. As coaches, just think about it, Kodo. You coach guys in track for I know the last 20 years, And
Right.
they think it's about track when they running track, don't they? But it's really a bigger mission than that. You trying to
Yeah.
instill some values in them, work ethic, so they can be successful in life, man.
And that's what when I'm talking to him, that's what I talk about to him. I talk to him about life skills, how things is, and I deal with a lot of young ladies. So I'm a father figure, and I tell them, listen, sometimes I ain't talking to you as coach. I'm talking to you as your daddy. So this type of guy you don't need to be dealing with. That type of guy you don't need to be dealing with. This the type of guy you need to be dealing with. So I'm just telling you. And if I ain't never met the dude, he ain't shit. I'm just sorry for my language, but that's what I need to be meeting the guy. The guy walking around here with his pants off his butt and a blunt behind his ear, that's not the guy you need to be dealing with. Cause he's up to no good. He don't have nothing going for himself. You need to be dealing with somebody that got something going for themselves. And that's what I try to instill in the young women and the young guys that I deal with too. Man, pull your pants up. You can't get no job like that. Man, TDC hey, they got a place for you. And when you get on one of them forums, you're going to do exactly what them people tell you on that forum. Mama can't come to my
You go,
you doing my baby like this. Mama will be taking off the visitation list. You won't hear from mama for months and maybe years. So,
you go,
so
like I say, you go mine. Either you gonna mine here or you gonna mine there. Like I say, man, us being Waco Hotlines, we're a part of something great, bro. We're a part of something that was special. And and those men who are our age and younger who've done some great things. Man, we got guys that are principals over large schools in the Metroplex that are part of Waco High alumni. Man, we got guys done
superintendent,
yeah,
superintendent.
superintendents. You got guys that have done great things, man, and it would be awesome to somehow create an atmosphere where these guys were part of something special. Cause this thing is, I know Waco High getting their head beat and damn near everything, right? I know more than anything, man, cause somebody I love is the head basketball coach. My son-in-law is the head basketball coach over there. And them boys playing hard, but they getting their ass whooped pretty good. But
So, so,
here's
so,
here's the
so
deal.
watch. So somebody said invite the alumni back and make them feel welcome to speak with the young athletes. Why they don't do that?
You right. I agree. I'm 100%. I think that'd be a great situation. I think they're a great situation. Man, you know this Kodo like this unfortunate situation in both football and basketball at Waco High. This is been going on for the last
Mm.
several years, right?
I got
You
brother.
got
Hey,
some of
Rock,
the
brother the Great just joined us. Oh well,
hey,
he
what's
got
up, the
off yet.
great? What's up, brother? You got some of their best kids walking off their programs in the middle of the season. You know that would never happen when we was in school.
No, that wouldn't happen. Like I say, Coach Tusa had great discipline. He had great discipline.
No, but no. But what I'm saying is, we were part of something so special. We dealt with all the challenges that was around playing football. You got to understand. You know this. Our off season was brutal.
Yeah,
We would come close to death in off season.
right,
We would
right.
man. I don't know how many times that after doing squats and then going outside running those 200s, I just missed the bus because there's no way I was gonna be able to make it to the bus with
Well, the 200s was hell, wasn't it?
yeah. But guess what? You know why we did that, Kodo? Because we wanted to be part of something, and we knew on Friday night when we got around to Friday night the game was fun for us, Kodo. The game wasn't even difficult because we had paid the price. But what I'm saying that to say this, we were part of something special, and because we were part of something special, we didn't even think about quitting. We
No,
didn't
we
even think
didn't.
about it. And the great, did you think about quitting? Cause,
Nah,
cause it
nah,
was
I wouldn't
hard.
let him quit because I stayed on his butt, man.
He looked like he froze or something. But no,
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. These
he
guys
did.
lose a few games, man, and they get down and maybe realize they're not gonna make it to the playoffs or whatever, and they throw in the towel, man. They just quit coming to practice, quit. And again, man, you can't have a program if that's the attitude of your players. And these are seniors that are doing that, Kodo. These are seniors that are just leaving the program in the middle of the season, man. You can't have that. And I think my thought is, if they felt like they were part of something, if they knew what they were truly a part of, they
Hey
just
man,
wouldn't walk off the field like that, man.
hey man, I wasn't gonna quit. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you know I wasn't gonna quit. I was from the ninth grade on through, man. I was by and by through and through, blood, sweat, tears, and years, man. I was a lion, man. Hey man, once we got over that, you from Wiley, I'm from Tennessee, I'm from Tennessee, you from Laker. Once we got over there, once that brotherhood formed, man, hey man, that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? From you Koto to Marcus to Umoja to Big Dog to Peoples to Jay Johnson. The guys that we went to war with, even the upperclassmen, Kiefer Chatham, D. Foster, Terry Bell, Curtis Jones, Lewis Fight, so on and so forth, man. Once you got in there, man, you understood it's not easy. It wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a cakewalk, going through those off seasons, like Rock said. You're squatting and you go out there running 200s. Or you out there on them logs. Coach, well, you was gone, coach, but them logs and all the difficult stuff you went through to be what you became, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you was locked in. And then
Hey,
with that, go ahead.
hey, them 200, you thought you was at track practice after them 200.
Well,
And everybody ran them. I don't care if you was an old
The lineman
lineman
ran them and
or,
all.
or a DB. You all ran them.
yeah. I mean, and the thing about it, man, that stuff brought together unity. I'm gonna tell you something, man. And Koto said something earlier, and it might raise some hairs right quick. But Koto will tell you, our first day in off season, we sitting there on the mat, you know what I'm saying, at attention, ready to go. The first thing he told our class was, usually you hear something like, okay, guys, this is your upcoming season. You guys are the seniors now. You're the incumbent seniors. Who's gonna take the bull by the horn? Which one of you guys gonna be the leaders or whatnot? Not so. First thing that was told to us was, I'll make or break y'all. So right then, the class of 91 or the class of 92 knew, hey man, hey, y'all see what it is. We got to bring together. We gonna do this for us. And that's one thing I can say. Once we got over all that old you from that school, hey man, we were a tight knit group. That class of 92 was a tight knit group. You know what I'm saying? From basketball players, track runners,
I think
football
y'all
players.
was the first class to win district in football, basketball,
Yeah.
and did y'all win it in track? We won it
Oh
in we
yeah.
Yeah, we
won it we
won it in
won it in
track too.
football.
We could
We
not.
finished second in basketball, and we
Probably
finished
in
second
track.
in track.
You couldn't
We
win.
we
You couldn't
won we
win track
we,
right
we
because
won it in basketball, football, track. We even had somebody go to state in golf.
well, I don't know, Coach. I don't know about track because, hey man, you remember?
Yeah, remember we beat that's when we put Carter out on the 4x1. We beat them.
Okay.
No,
But
no,
hey,
no, no. Like it's so these. So I I said that to say this. It's like these kids sometimes don't realize what they're a part of. Like the same streets they walking, the same, not the same halls because it's a different school, but that
yeah.
line that they put on every day. That's greatness they wearing, and they don't even realize they walking away from it like it ain't nothing.
And then the thing today, man, the easy thing to do, fellas, and y'all know, half of us didn't think about transferring. But
No,
I mean, you didn't
I
think about.
did, I did, but my mama sent me right back up in there and talking about you gonna play for Coach Tusa.
Well, Travis. I mean, Rocky. I get it. But at the same time, overall, you look now, man. You got 10 and 15 kids leaving. Because I remember it's one class at Waco High. I'm not gonna say the class, but when they left middle school, when they transitioned from middle school to high school, they hop schools. 16 kids left that would have fed into Waco, and
And follow the kid that's not even at that school no more.
Hey,
yeah.
Dishman, they won state. Colleen won state that year. He
Well, we
talking
beat the
about
Waco
us
out there.
winning. Yeah, Dishman, he has the Colleen win in
No,
'92.
y'all
Yeah,
won
they won.
district. Y'all won
Yeah,
district.
yeah. But Colleen won state
Wait a
four
minute.
by
When
one.
they say Colleen High didn't win track in '92.
Now what I'm saying is y'all won the district in football, but didn't Killeen win it or Temple win it in state? One of those years y'all won the district, and then the school that finished second won state in other division. I can't remember what
Are
year
you
that
talking
was.
about Colleen won? Colleen won state. That was the '91 year. That goes to show you our football team. We probably beat my time in Waco High. We probably beat about 4 or 5 state champions. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? We beat 4 or 5 state champions.
Max say, don't talk about the great David Carter. Man, we smashed David Carter.
Who said that?
the cow,
Can
the cow.
y'all see me, Toto?
Huh?
Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
see y'all. I'm not gonna get one. I can't see y'all.
Hold on,
Hey,
I'm gonna drop off and let me see if it fixes.
all right, Koto, where you at, man? Koto,
Yeah.
where you at?
I'm in you can't see me?
I cannot see you unless you
You can hear me?
I can hear you. Where you see me?
I can't see, but I can hear you. I see
Yeah.
Tony. I see Tony done chimed in, and everybody know we should have smashed Odessa. I'm telling you, I just looked at the film the other day. Malcolm Hamilton wasn't doing nothing. They beat us in the air, and Tony know they shouldn't have beat us. He knows it. Tony Daniels knows they shouldn't have beat us.
Hey man, I can say that game right there, man. That was all the setup. We know the deal. We know the real deal.
Yeah.
What happened there, man? As far as the setup there, hey, what they say, you find one, you use one. You know what I'm saying? We see both of y'all. We see both of y'all. Okay, Travis. I mean, okay, Jay, Big J.
Every time I put my glasses on, Travis, I'm trying to add you, man, but I don't. It still say adding. You must got to push something, Travis. You ain't pushing something.
That's that Cricket Mobile. That's that Cricket Mobile, Travis guy. I've been telling them for years. Even he worked at AT&T, he had Cricket Mobile. Carter was a top back in the 80s. Hey, Byron Mack? Man, we played Carter in the 91 season. Man, we should have whipped Carter. If we had the right coaching, we'd have beat the ever-loving breaks off Carter. We beat him. All y'all were was a bunch of dudes that were off the leash, off the chain. We were those same kids, but we didn't get to be as radical
We
as you
had more
guys.
discipline than they did.
We were just as tough as you guys were. Mind you, we had the Class 5A Defensive Player of the Year knocking the smack out of y'all running backs. We sacked Cedric Douglas about 5 or 6 times because he came out there talking all that noise. Ask him what happened at the end of that Waco High game. Ask him. Ask how many times he got drugged in their turf. Now, Carter wasn't okay, Tony. Remember, they signed 18 kids, man.
Now they signed 21.
Well, they signed 21. I was close. But I'm saying, we had the
Tony,
same.
y'all was okay. Tony, y'all was okay.
Hey, Tony, we don't make excuses. Hey, man, that's water under the bridge, but I'm going to tell you something. Now, you know I played in the middle as a defensive tackle. We had a scheme. Listen, people, and this ain't no lie.
To say adding, you got to push the buttons. Out of that, keep adding you.
Hey, hold on, Coach. Listen, people. Now, y'all know I played in the middle of Waco High for 3 years. Anytime we ask the defense coordinator to make a change, we do it right on the spot. In that Odessa Permian game, we asked for a change, and guess what happened, y'all? We had to go down there and ask the head coach. And the head coach told us to play what he told you play what I tell you to play. So right then and there, you blowing the game, buddy. You calling the game right in their hands. How they scored on us, it never happened. It's like that game was called right into their hands.
So Tony, if we would have played y'all at a neutral site, Tony, if we would have played y'all somewhere else, do you think it would have been a different story?
But I'm gonna say this: that game right there, Tony, we were set up, dude. We accepted money. Y'all paid for our flight. Y'all paid for the motel. Y'all did everything. Y'all threw it out the hook, line, and sinker, and the clown took the bait. The clown took the bait. You know what I'm saying? Sold us out, hung us out to dry. I really believe his state championship was the Dallas Carter game. He was happy right there. Because that wasn't the Waco High that's a custom playing week in and week out. That wasn't us. Retarded game plan. Dude, do you know how much the personnel we had? If he knew what to do with it, you got a Dahl Burns, a Charles Mitchell, Robert Stevens, Jay Johnson, Koto, and we had personnel for days. We have so much firepower. This guy didn't even know what to do with it. That's
Tony,
real talk.
y'all had corners that couldn't even cover Dahl. But we never even threw the ball to Dog. Dog could
But
have ran right past him.
you had a coach that didn't know what to do with
Dog
us.
didn't even play college football. But he played in the league. That's how good he was.
This kid go pro and got screwed in high school. That's the type of talent we had in Waco. And that guy, you keep saying the 80s Carters was tops. That was before us. Had you got a hold of a couple of Waco high teams from the 80s? Oh yeah,
No.
87, 88. They'd have something for you. They'd have something for you. Is your people from East Texas?
He got people in Waco. Mac, he kin to Mac, who your people in Waco? He kin to Dorsey and Keith.
Oh, okay. He can do a big Dorsey.
Yeah.
Tony, y'all were decent. But Tony, it's like he called it. Hey, homie, I ain't making no excuse, Tony. It's like he called the game right in y'all hands, man. I'm not bull corner, man. Both sides of the ball. It's like he called that game right in y'all. It's like, hey, y'all paid us this money. I'm tell you what we got. We got a grip, and I got the receipts. I got the proof. I'm sitting there. I got this from a coach. We sitting in his office eating church chicken. He told me the whole story. How much money we got? How much all that y'all paid for? You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. But Tony, I'm telling you. But
16-0, great. Hey, but Tony,
we can't take that from you. Ain't nobody taking it from you.
Y'all were the number 1 team and we were number 3. That was nation. And I keep telling people, they get the state and nation mixed up. Y'all was not nationally number 1 and
Travis,
we were number 3.
Man. Travis, you get off line, man. Your big old nugget head. Go get your political tail off this line, man. You always difficult, man. Get off the line, man. X that sucker out, Koto. That's always him.
Travis ain't on there.
Now look at his comments. Scratch him, man. Block him.
Man.
Oh, Mr. Greenhead. I'm gonna go on your ballot. I'm gonna scratch your name out, and I'm gonna put my name on there. I'm gonna go around Waco, scratch your face out, put my face on all your posters. I'm gonna be the next county commissioner.
Travis don't know. I keep trying to add him, but he don't know how to.
Man, don't let him. Hey, Byron Isaac. I know Brunchay Isaac. That's our boy. I know Brunchay and Lanky. Lanky just passed. I've been knowing Lanky since I've been knowing him since I was a kid. Yeah, man. Travis, go sit down, some little nugget head, boy. Nah, don't let Travis on. Travis coming out of that old bullcorn and mumbo jumbo. I don't want to hear that bullcorn, man. Not right about now. Only we on the phone, man. Say that for our circle. But man, get out there though, discipline. Y'all did y'all thing, Tony. But like I said,
But they weren't better than us.
we're gonna feel that way. But guess what? When Carter is your state championship game, and you happy right there, it is what it is. We knew better. I go after that game, man. I go into the locker room. I interviewed after that game. I had my head down laughing because I knew what just happened to us. I knew what was just done to us as a team. Then I go in there. You got coaches and players in there crying. I'm looking at y'all. I'm like, man, y'all don't even understand what just happened to us. How we was just sold out. Y'all don't get it, do y'all? What was them Carter dudes telling us, Koto? We were shaking hands with them. Don't go out there.
Don't go out there. Don't go out there.
But guess what, fellas? Hey, people, that game right there, man, we was at the halftime of the Carter game. You know what I'm saying? And the head coach walked in the locker room. Guys, we beat Carter. We going to Odessa. It was already done. We already knew at the halftime. I mean, you know what? He tried to fly by us. I caught it. He said that at the halftime of the Carter game. You don't even know if we're going to be Carter or not. Man, ain't nobody want to let you in, man. You know, you talk over people too much, man. You right where you need to be. Tony, I'm going to tell you, our head coach might well should have had a hat with a P on it. Or whatever y'all had. Our head coach might well should have had an Odessa Premier hat on. He should have wore black and white that day, horrible games he called. Like he called it right to y'all hands. We saw far way more talent than y'all week in and week out. I'm just saying, I mean, but it was what it was. Hey, let's go on out of co-time, man.
Tony.
What up? What's up,
Who
fellas?
was that,
What's
Tony?
up, man? That's Tony.
Hey,
What's
man, that's not this. That, hey, man, that's not the meat of the matter. But you know, we talking about the stuff that's in Waco. The lacking in the culture, man. You study bringing the wrong people in this mug. As far as coaches, you can't connect. Now,
Okay.
that's the thing that's making me mad. I wake up one morning, y'all. I wake up one Saturday morning. I'm not knowing I'm still disconnected. I'm still a Waco line like I am. The blood, sweat, tears, and years that we went through, man. As a fan, I mean, as a player, man, we went to Paul Tyson. If you wasn't there at a certain time, you wasn't getting in. You look up there, you see Tim Parker. You know what I'm saying? You see Sweet Tooth. You see Franz and all of them in the stands, man. And your mamas and daddies in the stands. Now you go to Waco High, they ain't got to pay you to come to a game. It's so bad now. But then you look at it, you got to get the people that can connect to these kids. These kids are far more different than what we are, what we were. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna tell I'm gonna tell y'all problem, man. Problem is y'all getting them coaches in there who don't know how to bring no recruits in there, to bring no scouts in there to recruit them kids, to get them kids out of there. That's why them kids going to Midway. That's why them kids going to La Vega. Once you start doing that, all y'all kids, that's where y'all kids is at. Them
See, we
Waco
know
kids is
this.
at La Vega,
See,
Midway. That's where they going because they can go to school.
Tony, trust and believe, Tony.
University, that's where they going.
Trust and believe. Hey, Tony, trust. If well, I'm gonna tell you something. If was a fifth, well, I don't drink, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. If they don't, they supposed to done right. Waco High be sitting as a top 5 team in the state right now in whatever classification, 5A or
Well,
whatever classification they would have been in. Dude, let me tell you something. What hurts us, man? They need to listen to the alumni. They need to get it when we hire new coaches. Get a committee of alumni that
well, shit,
knows
y'all
the
had Coach Love in there. I seen Coach Love a
man.
couple of coaches
Tony,
that I knew from up there.
Tony,
And, and,
Tony.
and he told me them peoples decided to go, the superintendent decided to go a different way.
Hey, and let
Hey,
me tell
Tony,
you
what did you
something.
push? What did you push when you was adding? What did you push? Because
Join,
Travis seemed, huh?
join conversation.
Yeah, just join conversation here.
Click on
Join,
join conversation,
yeah,
Travis.
just join video.
Hey, Tony, I get it, Tony. Man, let me tell you something.
Tony, who
If
is
the
Danny Serving?
Danny Servants.
Yeah.
That's one of my guys, Coach Servants. He played at Permian, coached at he coached at a lot of schools. He played at Baylor, linebacker.
Yeah, Byron said that's his cousin.
right
Yeah.
on being y'all read hey Tony Reed with Reed with being young said he's absolutely right. Reed with being young said it's right there. It's one of the latest comments. If you know, you know, Tony. If you was here, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you something, brother. Waco, I'm gonna tell you, man. I look like I'm up at night. I'm looking at YouTube of the past Waco teams. Yeah, it's different kid. No, I'm gonna tell you something. Tony, the same kid is still here. The same type of kid is still here in Waco. But you got to stop get them from leaving. Tony, I'm looking at them kids from
Y'all, my son just offered what's little road name from Waco that go to uh down there
University.
here Dengar. D tackle,
Oh,
Lil
you talking
Rowe.
about Zane Rowe?
Zane Roche here. My son didn't even know. He went down there. He came in the town yesterday. Went out there and offered him to come a scholarship to Cal. And I said, that's a Waco kid. He said, for real? I said, yeah,
Yeah, Zane. Uh-huh.
he from the coast. And
Yeah, Zane Rowe. Yeah.
yeah, so he was tripping. There's a couple of kids that came from the co up this way that came to some schools that's got full scholarships to go play.
But ain't it funny?
But the
Our
problem
kids,
is they shouldn't. This is the deal, man. They shouldn't have to leave. See, there's no reason why a kid need to leave Waco. Especially in the Waco High area, they built a new facility over there. They got all the stuff going. Hell, that stuff better than when y'all was in school when we was all
way
down there.
better.
And
Way better.
you spending all this money, but your program trash. You know what I'm saying? And everybody leaving to go to Midway, everybody going out to La Vega. Man, ain't nowhere in the hell back in the gap we would talk about moving to Bellmead to play for no La Vega.
Thank you. Hey, Tony. That wasn't even the conversation. We didn't even think about La Vegas and universities and midways and all. Man, hey man, we not saying we was all that, but man, teams like them, we'd be 50-0 in our sleep.
They were trying to come to us. They were trying to come to
It was
us.
two. You know, when we was coming up, it was two schools. You usually gonna go to J-Mo, or you was gonna go to the high. And when they got rid of J-Mo, everybody said you going to the high.
Man,
Did nobody run the university?
Actually, it was 4 schools before they consolidated.
Oh, I
You
know.
know what I'm saying? But the
You
thing
had
is,
Waco High, you had Richfield, you had Jefferson Moore University.
but the thing of it is this. The thing of it is this, Tony, man. You look at, okay, I'm finna break it down. Everybody that's watching understand this. You look at those teams that go to state every year in 5 and 6A, DeSoto, Duncanville, and what's the other one? Sock. Look at the makeup of them programs. Look at the coaching staffs. Guys that can relate to the kids, guys that are concrete to the kids and not abstract. Guys that can not imagine, but they can relate. You see what I'm saying? You can't bring no any coach into Waco High with the type of kid we have
you
today.
can't bring no weak coach into Waco High.
And
the thing is, as long as you got a coach that love them kids and respect them kids, but then know how to talk to those kids, dog, that go a long way. But I'm gonna tell you something. I just had a conversation with some guys the other day, and they was asking me why I think Permian hadn't been back. Same reason. They got people in there who can't relate to the kids. All your athletes is in the hallways and on the corners, and you're not going to get them and bring them on the football field because you don't know how to deal with them. And that's the thing. But also it starts with the parents too. See, all the parents. If the parents start showing up to these meetings and these city council meetings and talking about what coach they want in there and who they, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is true. Kodo, you remember this? Remember when Coach Mathis left DeSoto? They lost to Allen that year, and he left and took the SMU job. Remember, he went up there and became a position coach, and the white man took over. Remember that the white guy took over
And won state.
Listen to what I'm gonna tell y'all. He won state. White dude went to that school and won state. He was already there on the staff. They made him the head coach, so he took the same team and won state that next year. You know they fired that
with the
man.
Marshall. That wasn't SMU with the Marshall.
The next year.
No, he went to SMU, and when he left
No.
No.
But when they won state,
the head coach,
the Marshall.
the white dude that won state, they got him out of DeSoto.
No. He said that Mathis went to Marshall, but I say he went to SMU first, and then he went to Marshall.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It don't matter the color of the coach. It don't matter who. What I'm saying is to me. I'm gonna just tell you. To me, it's not about the color of a coach. It's about who's gonna sit in there and really love on them kids, respect them kids. Man, why y'all think a lot of these kids they'll run through walls for a lot of these coaches. They'll run through a lot of these kids up here because, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all know the little kid that shot the little boy up here at SOP the other day, right? A couple of weeks ago after they won state. Dog, you think the community was down on him? Dog, everybody, they know kids play with guns. It wasn't something that he done on purpose, but everybody still backed that kid. They went and got that kid right out of jail. You know what I'm saying? It's a tragedy. It happened. But dog, I'm telling you, that goes a long way because now you see these other little kids say, man, we made a mistake. It's a mistake. Kids make them. But the thing is are you gonna scold a kid? You gonna turn your back on him? No, you tell him what he did wrong. You still love on him, and now he just gotta face what he gotta face. But you never turned your back on him. But see, that's the thing. Getting those people in there and getting the parents to do the same thing is to back them and back a coach. Like I heard Rocky say the same thing. Man, I want to transfer. What'd he say? His mama said, boy, you better get your ass back up there and play for Tucson.
Man,
you know
Rocky got a different relationship with Tucson than most.
If you knew.
I like
Tony too.
He wasn't even my coach. He coached a lot of y'all, but I got respect for Coach Tucson. I always had.
If you only knew Tony. I mean, homie, you on the outside looking in.
That's what I said though.
Yeah. If you only knew what went on between them walls and we was there. But it's a story to be told. When you're seeing your partners getting kicked off with merely nothing, when you're seeing your letters being withheld, when you being denied, when you have an opportunity, when you got a coach that's telling scouts, oh, he don't want to play football. Oh, they just say somebody one of the athletes got a baby. Oh, he got a baby. You know what I'm saying? When you
Well,
got a coach,
that was half the team.
right? But I'm just
That's
saying,
half the team.
when you deterring guys, deterring guys in the future. Like my cousin, I'm not gonna say his name. He told a scout he'd rather go to the army. Did we have any aspirations going to the military, Coach O? No.
No,
We were all
no.
thinking next level. All of us were thinking next level. Well, you had a guy, Tony, this guy shoot us down.
So my question is this. Okay, so all that stuff happened in the past, right? So what do we do going forward? How do you
What do
how
we
do you
do?
how do you change the
So
narrative?
what do you do going forward, Cut, is you have to get somebody in there that's not part of his regime. If anybody's connected to him, he's still pulling strings. He's still dictating what's going on and what you can and can't do.
So how is he doing that? I thought the man retired. Coach Love just retired this like
Hey,
last month.
he don't have to be there. Cut, I pull strings in certain aspects, and
No,
I'm
but
not there.
I thought so. My thing is, I thought everybody's new. Like the superintendent, the new superintendent, she brought in her guy from.
She's weaving them out.
Oh, okay. So it's taking time. Okay.
Brushy, chime in, Brushy. Chime in, Brushy. But I'm saying like this, fellas, let me tell you something, man. Now, I understand, okay, case in point, Tony, what you just said about a white coach. Go over to La Vega. You see the success that their program is having over there. You see Coach Hyde doing a great job. But look behind Coach Hyde. Guess what, Tony? He got about 5 or 6 guys we can name on a first name basis that's from Waco. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jermaine Carpenter, Donnell
Oh,
Carpenter,
but
Marie
but but
Kane.
that coach don't run that. That
Hold
coach
on.
don't run.
Man, we know who
He's the
run. We
face,
know who
but he's
Coco.
not running
We
that
know who
program.
run.
We know who
run.
running that program, Big
Okay,
Ant.
we know who run
Who
it.
run it?
But
Box.
look,
Y'all
I'm
think
talking
Box
about the
still
top
run
men.
it? Coach
Yeah.
Wiggins?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's still running that program, man.
Listen. This is what I'm saying. You name it 5, 6, 7. Bradford Lewis, a staple over there. My boy Eric Ransom. Now these dudes are right from here in Waco. Guess who these kids can relate to? Those very guys right there, fellas. Okay,
Ed, I'm gonna say this though. That's always good to have.
as
I'm gonna say this. That's always good to have somebody that's from your neighborhood that came from where we came from. You know what I'm saying? That's went through it to coach. That came back to give back. That can coach. You know what I'm saying? That's always good. But sometimes you don't get that. And again, it's based off of who's getting into Waco High, and then and based off of that coach bringing in the staff that he wants. So when Kwame was there, nobody said nothing, and shit. And I think the program got ran into the ground even worse. You know
know
what I'm
what?
saying? He didn't do a hell of a job there.
There was certain things that no, Kwame, my boy. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted.
I mean, we all love Kwame, but he did. You call a spade a spade. He shit the
Hey
program
man, look
in
here.
its ass.
Look here, man. That we seen with Kwame, man, that wasn't even it. Dog, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you what Waco High need. I'm not gonna say any names, but watch this. I'm gonna tell you something. Me and my partner, we devised this. That's why I wish you would chime in. Man, look here. At Waco High is what you get, Tony. Get you 4 black coaches. Watch this now. Get you 4 black coaches. That's around 50 years old. I'm gonna tell you what you do. One of them gonna be your defense coordinator. One of them gonna be your head coach. One may be your offense coordinator. You get them 4. Then you go get Randy Price, who's already over there. You groom him to be your next OC, because when Waco High catches hot, boom, you let Price step right in. So, well, I don't know what happened. Go get Victor Johnson. Groom Victor Johnson to be your next defense coordinator, because when Waco High jumps out, that defense coordinator is going to go get him a job. Boom, Victor Johnson steps right in. It's what you do.
So
Now hold on, T. Hold on. Let me explain the whole from top to bottom is what we need in Waco, because we are in shambles from top to bottom. Tony, we didn't compete. We went 0-10. We didn't compete in out a game last year. I'm gonna tell you.
y'all lost at one point. Y'all lost damn near almost half y'all goddamn starters due to grades.
Tony, we didn't. Tony, we had about 34 to 40 kids, Tony. That's we had just about the
That's
whole
because
year.
some of them kids came up from JV, even the year before last. Because
Tony,
I was checking them out. You remember, y'all?
Tony, we didn't lose that many kids, man. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Now let's hear what I'm saying, Tony. Now watch this. What you get them guys, you groom them, then you try to bring along a good support staff. You know what I'm saying? This is how to keep the ball running. That way, like I said, you the defense, you got an OC that's grooming like a Randy Price to step up for elevation. A guy that's training, a DC that'll be training Vic Johnson to step in. Waco guys. You see what I'm saying? And at the seat right here, you take your seniors, you take your upperclassmen and give them a sense of responsibility to mentor your younger guys, give them a sense of responsibility. I mean, to give them a sense of responsibility. Now watch this. This trickles all the way down to the middle school. You see what I'm saying? And in the middle school, in the off season, you make your coaches benchmark your 40s, how much you can bench press, all the little stuff with all the little testing you do. Now what that does, Tony, that'll tell me when I come back in the spring, me and my high school staff is going to test those numbers. See if we made any gains or we didn't make any gains. We make gains, that mean my middle school coaches are doing a great job. If we don't make any gains, what are y'all doing down there, fellas? I think y'all might need to find another job because I'm trying to build a program here.
So
My number one thing, Tony, all of them little league teams, the Gators, Southern Panthers, Titan Dynasty, and then whoever, them dudes gonna be my best friends.
That's what they do here. See, that's what like all of. If you ever watch soccer, since soccer's been going to state even before the end, you ever notice all them little kids on the sideline?
Shoot, Duncan will do it.
That's them Pee Wee teams that feed into them junior highs, and then they feeder schools. They take time out by going over to them feeder schools, working with them coaches, and the same thing. They run the same offense. See, I hear some schools. I don't know about Waco feeder schools, but I hear in some cities like other feeder schools, they're not running the same, some of the same plays. So when them kids get there, it's like a foreign language on some of the stuff they're doing. But I get what you're saying, and yeah, you're right. It starts at Pee Wee. But see, you got to think, when we was coming up, we all had guys that we looked up to, because when we was playing for the Elks or whoever you was playing for, the Vikings, we all had people that we looked up to that was doing something, whether they was at Tennyson, you name them. That's who we looking at. You know what I'm saying?
So cut it. But back in the day, man, I tell people this all the time, man. Our middle schools was aligned with Waco High. We was aligned with Waco. We ran the same plays. We did everything Waco High did. And then guess what? By the time we got up there, we're ready to take care of business. So by the time you get to Waco High, you excited. You ain't trying to leave because your mind thought, well, our mind thought back then, I'm finna go up here and take somebody's place. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's how we was though. That's where the competitive comes. You gotta think, everybody that was at GL Wiley, if you went to GL Wiley, first thing you say, oh, this dude from Tennyson ain't gonna take my spot. Dog, we already knew that was always the mindset. That was everybody's mindset.
But once we got over there, man, and developed that brotherhood, Tony, once we got over there, when we were freshmen, you know what I'm saying, we went to bat for each other, man. We was in ninth grade, man. That brotherhood was like none other. And really and truly, heck, some of my best coaching came from the ninth grade center with Coach Bodges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, just think, he got to manage 100 and some kids. So he had assistants, but he was the main dude. And he did a great job with us, man. Yeah. Great mentor, great man, great coach. You know what I'm saying? That's what's lacking these days, man. I'm telling you, dude, look here. Tony, back to what I was saying a while ago, man.
So hold on, Fish, hold that thought. I'm finna tell you what's lacking. What's really lacking is when we played Little League football for the Elks, Boys Club, Southern, whoever we played for, we were taught fundamental skills. They didn't have to teach us that when we got to middle school and high school. That ain't happening no more. The coaches is just going out getting skill plans, line them up, and they playing with the best players. They're not teaching them nothing. Man, half the kids don't know the 0 hole, the 2 hole, the 4 hole, the 6 hole, the 3 hole, the 5, 7 hole. What's the 37 better? They don't know. What's the 26? What's the 26 toss? They don't know. They ain't been taught that. But go
Yeah, the
ahead.
terminology and the evolution of the game, they don't even use numbers. They use colors and animals and stuff like that. Something that
Well, I
sounds
can
like
tell
something to
y'all
the
this:
right, or something that sounds
nobody,
gator, or
nobody wants to.
lizard. Yep.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you, and it's funny. Kokoto said it, and we was laughing because a couple years ago, I seen Waco High come up here to play Duncanville. How many people's in the stands, Kodo?
Yeah, what was
Shoot,
about six?
same as a home game.
No, it
Same as
was.
a home game.
Look.
We think we got to pay you
It
something
was,
for a home game.
it was about 6 people
Yeah.
on the Waco High side, and I was on the turf and left. I was like, man, when they start, man, I'm talking about they start putting them on. I said, you know what, I gotta go. But the thing is this, man. Nobody, and I get it, but nobody wants to be associated with losers. So, and it's sad that you got a kid playing for a team that's losing and a parent don't show up. That's sometimes those kids need that support. And then for people that's, just regular fans, I mean, if you're a Waco High fan, yeah, show up, because once you start showing up, things may change. Kids see that support. People probably don't really realize that, but that mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then it might be that one person like you know, a Lewis Fight or whoever that might be at the game can see the running back make a mistake, or a Kodo or Dakota, anybody say, hey, you know what? I would have did this different. You need to probably train like this because you shouldn't be getting tackled or broke tackle. Those little words right there mean a lot, especially coming from guys. See what y'all fail to realize though. Y'all legends to these kids, just like Rocky, just like D. Foster, just like all these, Chubby and Wayne, all those guys, Lunta B, all them dudes that played ball, they legends to us. You know what I'm saying? Because we looked up to them. So you be surprised how many kids know who Big Ant is. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, the great. Oh, that name that name carry weight. You know what I'm saying? They already know you, but the fact that you at those games and able to put something into those kids mean a lot.
So here's the thing, P. I agree with the same man. You said some good stuff. If you want to go to the game, look at the games. I start thinking out loud. Look at what I'm looking at. When you look out there, the one thing I believe in, man, is uniformity.
What's that noise?
I have no idea. That's
Man,
Coco taking over there making Kool-Aid.
that's that skillet, man. I'm over here frying the chicken.
That's what it smell. That's what it sounds like. Some chicken grease.
Man, they would have burning that chicken.
Ain't no burnt chicken here. Throw them in Chris, baby.
Oh, this
East
brunch, eh?
Waco style.
Yeah.
He burn that chicken. He ain't put no flour on the chicken.
But cut it, curl.
Yeah.
We like you say, cut it. They lost, man. The coaches lost. They don't want to mingle with nobody, man. They want to sit up in that air and that cush job and don't want to come out. See, things are different from when we play. The else coaches in Southern Coast, they didn't have to go to the school and talk to the coaches. Now that shit different. You got to go out here and talk to these people. And if you don't go out here and talk to these people,
Hey, you
And
do.
y'all
And
know
the
what
coaches
Jason?
say
I'm
the
gonna tell y'all
crazy
something.
thing.
Y'all know what Jason Todd is at Saturday mornings doing football season
Same place where Coach
At the
Samples is.
league games.
Same
at
place Samples is.
at the
Same
PB
place.
games.
If they're not there, you already know they got a team there.
Yeah, they going to support those little league teams. Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, man, these guys. That's the difference. But again, that boils down to what type of coach you got. Because now some of these guys they happy to collect the check. Give a shit
That's
about I think who's Waco High rival game.
University.
Who is it?
now we didn't even play
University.
University back then.
I
No, I'm
mean,
talking
Our
about
it
rival
was
game
this
was
Temple.
season. So
our
so
rival game was either Killeen or Temple.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Killeen or Temple.
see and see like now that probably keep a coach joy. They probably don't care as long as he beat one of them teams, and they ain't been beating them teams.
Well, they ain't gonna beat Temple or Killeen.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I get a lot of scrutiny about Skyline, but I have to tell people, man, look, I like Skyline. My role for Skyline, but I didn't go to Skyline, okay? But I do support Skyline, and I'm not gonna let them dog them out. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna let them dog my school out. If anybody do the dogging out, I'm gonna do the dogging out. You can't dog us out. I can.
Yeah.
But Todd, Herm, all these cats up here, they always shoot the shit with me, and I always say, "Man, Waco High ain't won shit since you played," and they just about right on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I want to say we were the last class to beat DeSoto.
See there?
Yeah, we were the last class to beat DeSoto, and that was in '98. We beat DeSoto in '98.
Yeah. What was it?
I remember. We used to look at the paper. We used to
Okay.
look at the paper. We used to go to the library and look at the paper on Mondays and look at the scores, and we used to laugh at the Dallas schools. Didn't we, Big Ant?
Yep.
We used to laugh at the Dallas schools when we look in the paper. We'd be
Yep.
like, "Man, we'll smash them if we played them."
Yep. Yep.
Get my head.
Yep.
And when we got ready to play y'all, Tony, believe it or not, man, them niggas. I'm the only person that have ever flown on a plane. They ain't never flown. Them niggas had never been out of Waco. I'm the only one. So us coming out there to y'all, man, they was in hog heaven. Up all night.
Y'all ate good chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes.
We did that every week.
No, I say when y'all came out there, they took care of y'all.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
we had some people over there at the hotel knocking on the door talking about Mojo.
The bamboozlement was in effect.
And we know y'all sent them over there.
I don't know. We was in the we was in the city. We was out and about.
Yeah. How many? And think about it. How many people from Waco was on y'all team?
Two.
You and
And
who?
in the past, we had people from Waco on y'all team.
Yeah. Y'all had Robert Walker, Paris Walker,
I'm in
then
Paris.
me and Vince Dobbins.
Yep. Then sure. Yep. Yep. Then sure. I was screaming CPT. Paul, Texas, baby. But man, but like the if well, Waco I had the right coaching staff in place, man, it will be a thing in the world. Tell you, we be sitting here right now saying Waco I got a good shot to win state. I can name. Y'all heard, man.
So Tony.
Yeah.
So I was looking at that interview y'all had. Y'all say y'all went to a camp and y'all came back saying we gonna win state. Here's the problem. Like I was just telling Big Ant, we talked about winning state. That
Well,
was
we
far from
already
our
knew.
mind.
We already said. Well, the thing is, we knew we was gonna win state. We was just listening to everybody else talk all the trash. So we was like, we talked our shit too.
Man, my sister told me when we was in the 8th grade that we was gonna win state. That's the reason I came back to
Pig didn't know
win.
what she was talking about. Shit.
Yeah, she knew. She knew what she was talking about.
She knew her big cutting them were gonna win.
Shit. You know what she told me? She said, Tony, Flip, and Vonda them done moved to Odessa. Y'all gonna end up playing them, and y'all gonna beat them.
The
Ask
opponent.
me. That's what she told her. I was
Oh
at
yeah,
Jennifer when she told me that.
he gonna pull the ring out.
You know.
He do it what, cut it?
He gonna pull the ring out.
Ah.
Man, nobody care about the 20 green.
Hey, bro, say that's some bullshit, ain't it?
For that's some bull.
Hey,
Hey, you know
nigga,
that ring supposed to be on Waco High, man.
got that ring and that $250,000 gone up in smoke. You know it's what
Cut it,
y'all
look at
gave
that.
him.
Look at that, cut it.
Oh, there it is.
See
What's
that
that, Cuddy?
line? See that line on there?
Mm-hmm.
Reginald
Yeah.
Walker, buddy.
You see that line on there, cut it?
Okay, what's up?
I see him.
Yeah.
Someone was detected at your front
The
door.
flag ring.
Now that's the run up ring. You see that?
Yep.
Run
That's
up.
the run. It would have
Run up.
been
Yeah.
bigger. It would have been bigger if we would have beat y'all.
They got to stay come up on the run up ring. Ain't they had them?
He, and you got one of them rings.
I sold mine to the Goodwill, man.
you send yours to the Goodwill.
Yeah, I
So you can
sold mine
do
to the Goodwill.
this time mine's over there until I get it back. Yeah, you see
Man,
that?
Tony, if they
Yeah,
presented the thing, I would have took it. I wouldn't have took
yeah.
that.
So Cuddy, you see that line?
Yes, sir.
You say lines on there. Yeah.
So you got to go Travis Gibson back in there.
Yeah, see, Travis them don't have one of these. Travis them don't have one of these. They got put out the first round. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get it, man. Hey, don't
Big
get him
Ant just
started.
didn't
They
get his,
Come on now,
but
man.
my guy at the jewelry shop made this for me when he thought we was gonna win it all. Yeah, yeah.
What's
So
up,
Cuddy, you
man?
ain't the only one got it. Yeah,
What's up, Gip?
yeah, yeah.
what y'all say?
You got the
13
two
and 2.
Gibsons up in there. What's up, Gip?
What'd you say, Cuddy?
Old
Might say what?
Gilster.
You'll say 13 and 2.
Hey, Rozelle, he know who was the best team ever. What's up, Willie Fred? I see you on there. That-
Hey, Richard out here, and I talk to him every now and then.
You talking about
hey,
Blickers?
hey, Willie Fred, I'm gonna get a new one. You gon' My name's supposed to be on that list to get a new one with y'all. This just the ones from the '90s. I just had to show them that what we were doing back in the '90s.
Hey, look, you see what Daryl said? Daryl
Yeah,
say
leave
leave
Travis
Travis
alone. Man,
Travis alone.
Daryl,
My boy
man,
had a hammer.
Travis,
My boy had a hammer.
hey, man, Travis
What's
ain't
up,
nobody
Hammer?
instigator, man. That's all
Huh?
he
Hammer,
is.
you
He's
still
an
in
instigator.
Colorado?
Yeah, he up there freezing his ass off.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Big Ant.
Huh?
Willie Fred say my rings is old. He said, Tony. Willie Fred say them rings old. He said our
Man,
rings
he
old.
in the hey, say he in the world is really funny. That boy got them two has a heck of a first
Hey,
middle name combination.
what's
Willie
up,
Really,
Fred,
Dr. John?
Willie
that's the
Free.
principal of SOC. He the principal
Hey,
at SOC.
hey
hey,
man, when
Already.
his mama called him to
Yeah,
get that
see
keeper,
that's why SOC is winning. They got a principal like him, somebody that support the team.
That's what I'm talking
hey,
about.
hey,
hey, Willie Fred, Mr. Willie Fred, Mr. Principal. Hey man, I love what y'all doing, man. From top to bottom. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, hey, but real talk, fellas, Waco High got the same type of kids that SOC got. The
Yeah.
same caliber athletes. Put the right people in place, please. We can get to where we need to be as far as winning, as far as
What's
getting the
up,
soul,
Herney Perkins?
the lines back to what it was, man. I don't like sitting in those stands watching a loser. We didn't compete in no games, and it's no lie. Hey, let me tell you this, fellas. One day I didn't go to Course County game. I'm on Facebook Live, and the Course County announcer said this: "Wow, the Waco High quarterback looks his best when he doesn't have an idea." I'm like, dog, how dare you say something like that? This dude, man, our quarterback used to run around. Most of his success was off of y'all know scramble rules. He run around and then, cause a DB can only cover for so long, and he'll accidentally find somebody open. That's the type of offense we ran. And then, like you
He was
stated
a
earlier,
receiver though, right?
yes, but
Yeah,
he had athletes, so he had to play him at
yeah,
quarterback. We didn't have a quarterback.
he was receiver, but the only reason why he had to play quarterback because
We didn't have a
they
quarterback.
wanted a quarterback, but he couldn't get in because of the transfer rule.
Herney
So
Perkins, what's up, man? They
But
say University ain't done jack since you played.
give the resources and let them do. Yes, sir, Mr. Willie Fred. You need to bring yourself to Waco, man. If that come up, no, real talk. If that job come open, man, I'm gonna tell the committee, hey man, go get Willie F. Johnson Jr. Hey man, pull out the checkbook, get this cat to Waco.
Hey,
You like you
hey,
good.
Willie Fred was on that team that beat Travis them in '87,
But this
'88.
is not, no,
He
real
from
talk, Coach,
yeah,
get
for
that.
real. He
No,
from
no,
Longview.
yeah, he can. But listen, that
okay,
guy's an administrator. That guy, that's why I like Todd them. When you go to them podcasts, them Todd speak their mind. Look at this guy. He jump on here, man. He's a
oh
principal.
yeah,
He's an administrator. know, some of the guys try to think it all private and bougie. Say, man, I appreciate that part, Willie. Say, man, so
Hey,
what you
That's
doing
how you
that?
gotta be with
If
the
Waco
community,
person
though.
come up again, man, I'm gonna tell them to come after you, dog. Sir, they got to come after you, man. That's real talk. A guy like you will be. I'm gonna tell you something. A guy like you, I believe, will fit great in Waco. And I mean it. Shoot, come on, man. You shouldn't even jumped on her. Yeah, I ain't going for it. If that principal job come open again, whoever I need to talk to, man, go. Y'all better go to SOC and look up Mr. Willie Fred Johnson. I mean that. We need a guy just like that. With that comment, that last comment you just said, man, that says a mouthful. Simple word, but it says a mouthful.
yeah,
Provide
he's
the resources
supportive.
and let them do
He's
what they do.
supportive. And
Well,
that's what you got to have, man. You got to have a coach that support the team. I mean, the
hey,
principal,
man, look
administrator,
here.
the
That
whole
principal,
admin
that
team.
principal, that principal position can do a lot. That principal position will listen to us, Koto. Shoot,
Yeah,
come on, man. Me and Brunche,
that's a fact.
You still on here? Will you
Yeah, I'm
tell
still
him
here.
to plan? Well, man, let me tell you something. If the people listen, the Waco High will be where they supposed to be right now. Brunche,
We
tell
put a
this
plan
dude,
together. Yeah,
tell this
go ahead.
dude, man, well, I don't, man, boy, y'all, oh man.
I mean,
Woo.
we put a plan together. It
Man, we
just
had a plan. Hey, people, me and this guy put a plan together for Waco. It couldn't have failed if you put the right person in place. It wouldn't fail from top to bottom, from the little league
Bitch,
plumbing up to the high school.
you see what Dr. Johnson said?
Yeah, hey man, we need to get a guy like him in Waco. We need to get him to Waco. Him, forget his proteges and dudes like it. That dude, like, man, he need to come to Waco.
What's up, ugly head?
Man, let me look at that coming one more time.
Hey, is Sweet Black still on her?
I don't know if you on there or not.
Admin has been committed and stop aim. What is it? Stop talking. Stop. Stop. Oh, what is it? Admin has to be committed and stop all the talking. Yes, sir. I believe it.